The following program, The Nightcap, is for a mature audience. It may contain adult themes, coarse language, subjects some may find offensive, subjects some may find piss funny, random colours, near misses, the reenactment of the Great Emu War, the constraints of the human mind, hallucinations, sparklers, Bigfoot, Smallfoot, a crocheted captain, Chematron's drawings, unofficial, unapproved science, dancing midgets, secret agent Norks, and as always, parking Nick's mustache that may cause uncontrollable tremors. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the Nightcap. Gentlemen, of course, welcome back to the Nightcap. Can you live? Around the world. Big hello to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet of ours, and our intergalactic listeners and viewers and so forth, and everybody that loves to be here, whether you're watching live or even watching on replay. It is good to have all of you.
Yes.
I tell you what, big show tonight, huge show. Before we get into the show, though, I want to stop real quick and say big thank you to Lieutenant Tech during the week. The wonderful, great people that look after the internet here at the Nightcap Studios decided, we were offering you a product that we can't actually provide. So they dropped us down in a plan, which meant that the idea of streaming became very, very difficult. Lieutenant Tech and his wonderful team of people of the Nightcap Tech Department, you may know him as Cray Ray, has sent, I shit you not, has sent a modem that is plugged into this computer that has great upload and download speeds. In fact, it pisses all over the original one that we had here as a test, as a bit of a test run, just to make sure that it will do all the jobs that it's needed to do. So I thought before we start the show, big thank you to our tech division for making sure that tonight's show could actually go ahead. Because it was a bit touch and go there. But and instead of running it like a huge, because not many people know, but when I set up here, I have a huge 10-meter cable that goes from the laptop all the way into the kitchen and then up a wall, and then it sticks up onto the modem that is attached to the wall. And we have a little puppy that loves playing with cables. So then all of a sudden I had to attach it to the roof and all this other shit, where now the modem's literally just there. It's cut my cable discipline in half, which is great. So, but apparently, I'm not sure. Apparently, the stream is looking a bit more crisper. And if that's the case, then this is doing.
Sorry, folks. Better.
This is doing exactly what we want it to do. So we're going to run some more tests throughout the week, and if anything happens stream-wise tonight, blame it on Cray Ray.
Yay!
But we're gonna run some tests during the week, and this modem will be great because it means no matter where we go in the world, we will have a modem, a portable modem, which runs off its little SIM card and all that sort of stuff. So we can actually set up wherever we want with this internet and be able to stream a show for you guys. So that's really great. You know, that opens us up to events and birthdays and bar mitzvahs and brisks and all the fun stuff that should be advertised live on the internet.
For sure.
So, cat issue.
Cat issues. Well, look, while we're organising cat issues.
It's a Mexicat standoff.
A Mexicat standoff. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Meow. Well, look, let's get right down into it because we've got a huge show tonight. We've got a whole bunch of things to do. Got a big question time. Everything's looking great.
Yeah.
On the far side of the studio, here's, of course, the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal. It is fucking Nick.
Thank you, Captain. Good evening. Coming to you live from the lockdown capital of the world.
Yes, we are the lockdown capital of the world now. Woo, go team us.
Yeah.
And it's worked so well.
Yeah, I know. Our cases have tripled and doubled in weeks. It just shows that it's been working a treat.
Yeah.
I remember when they locked down the entire state over 7 people, and now we're up to 1,488. Let's open the state back up for everybody.
Well, remember that we're currently, 7 weeks into a 5-day circuit breaker lockdown.
That's right, we certainly are. Great for introverts. Introverts are loving this at the moment.
Yeah.
Absolutely loving it. I'm not, because I'm not an introvert. I want to be out there running naked through the streets, and
Well, there's nothing stopping you doing that as long as you're within your 15 Ks and you're exercising. You don't even have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be hugged by multiple men at once, so I'm feeling about going to a protest, just for that human connection.
Yeah. After they pepper grenade you.
I'm happy with that. Spice it up.
Yeah.
Spice up the relationship a little bit. Let's have a bit of fun with it.
Yeah.
I'll take in
Yeah,
my steak. Hey, that'd be nice. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there in the centre part of the studio, representing the Ural Division, looking fresh and crisp herself. She's, of course, the fiery redhead secret agent, Ness.
That's me.
That is you. Oh, you.
Yay.
Aren't you there?
I had an illegal human interaction today. Yeah, I got to work with one of my co-workers who I haven't seen for like 7 weeks. And she came up to the door of the shop and she rattled it, and I looked up. I'm like, oh, it's Deb! And I ran over to the door and opened it, and she said, I don't care, I'm giving you a hug. So we did. We hugged right there on the street.
Oh my God, now you've got COVID and everyone's going to die.
Oh. Yeah, well, us two at least
And
anyway.
a $5,000 fine.
Yeah.
Ka-ching. Maybe we need to start fining people. In fact, if you want to pay our fines, right at the top there, at streamlads.com/the/tip.
Yeah.
I tell you what, there was something I was going to say, and I can't remember what it was now, but I'm sure it was going to be really, really good. But
Yeah,
I'm so excited that I actually had a hug from somebody.
Yeah.
Nick. Yeah.
I know, it shocked me.
I feel a little better saying that.
Oh, your hugs.
Oh.
It was lovely to see her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
I suppose.
We have quite a big show to get through. We've got people that are not necessarily watching us live, but I know that there's a lot of people that have been watching us on replay recently, which is great. And tonight's episode, if you look down that corner there, right down the bottom there, you'll see we're called Not Cancelled, because that Mr. Evans fella, he saw the show and went, yeah, he's right. Everything they said is correct. Absolutely. There's no point in fighting this. Can't take this to court.
Yeah.
Because everything he said was...
on a current affair again.
Nah, he's got everything this guy has said is factual. In fact, I don't feel like he's taken it far enough.
Oh, God.
No, I'm not getting into it tonight. But I've noticed that our viewing is increasing and increasing. It's great. One of our shows was like 86 the other day. This time around,
Right.
something. It's all cool. Let's get down into it. Let's get right into it. Let's do the terms and conditions of play. Let's get the show underway, because there are so many people that are currently watching on replay, watching us right now, who are going, just shut up, get on with it, get to the funny stuff.
They're not the only one.
so we will. You know what? We're not going to delay anymore. We're going to cease conversation when it comes to building up the show, and we're just going to do the show, because that's exactly what we do here on the program. We deliver. When people ask us, when they stop you in the street and they go, you know what, dude, you got to get to the show quicker. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. We probably should get to the show quicker. So I've decided tonight that we'll just get into the show. All right. So everybody, with me. Deep breath in. If you, that's right, you would like to be part of the fun of the assignment, that is the Nightcap Nation. It is very easy to do. Simply jump on your Facebook computer type device, type in these 4 magical words.
The Nightcap Nation.
That's the ones, and hit join now. And then, after 27 grueling weeks of learning how to prolong the inevitable, you too can graduate into the ranks of the Nightcap Nation. You should also, if you can, and I recommend that you do, click that little subscribe button, press the little bell for notifications. You'll know exactly when we go live and when other videos get uploaded throughout the week. Then, you can even join the live chat. That happens throughout the course of the program, and it's, you know...
Oh, good God, you can.
It's right there, if you want to see what it looks like.
Yeah. And if you do join the chat, you will be getting a bigger part of the show than you thought.
Definitely.
Yeah,
You do get to see
more.
You do get
more interview than you think we got.
you do get to see little snippets of the chat right there, but it's worthwhile being in there so you can partake or even just watch some of the craziness that you may not see on screen.
Exactly right. Yeah, and if you are in the chat, you'll be in amongst some of the finest creatures that God ever put breath into, if you believe in God.
Some of the greatest whittlers of all time.
Absolutely. Well, funny you should mention that. Speaking of whittling,
I am pretty funny.
US Marshal is in the house.
Yeah.
US Marshal's in the house.
Hello.
Hello to him and his wonderful family.
Yes, and
seen his balls.
I hope he got to go see Judas Priest and Sabaton before Richie Faulkner's heart trouble.
Oh, what a lucky man. Not the guy with the heart trouble.
Yeah, because I've just cancelled the tour because Richie Faulkner, the guitarist for Judas Priest, got big heart trouble, so they've had to cancel the tour.
Can't we just go to his house?
Yeah, they probably wouldn't let you in through the gates.
Yeah, that's how the Rolling Stones are doing it these days. You go to their house.
Yeah, but they're not Judas Priest or Sabaton, are they?
No, actually, it's a different name and pronunciation. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, exactly.
And spelling.
Guinness, you're a good girl.
Happy birthday, Guinness, turning 1-6.
And happy birthday, yeah.
So I remember.
Yeah. And Cray Ray and Dray Ray.
Cray Ray and the Dray Rays.
Also on the chat. Yes. We said hello to US Marshal, he's in there.
He is.
And Esquire is in the hoose.
In the hoose. I wonder if Esquire knows that someone claimed to be him last week. Where up the top there, where you can do talk to text. It came through as Esquire said X, Y, and Z about the Turkish prison, but it wasn't actually Esquire that did it.
No, didn't think so.
Yeah, someone else masquerading as Esquire. It must have been Chappelle Corby.
Jeremy DeWitt.
Jeremy DeWitt. They give you access in prisons these days.
And there's all the usuals who'll be following along on replay.
Yeah, I do want to point out. Remember, she's commented a few times on the chat. Oh, sorry, on the questions at Joni, and we go Joni.
Yeah.
She watched us over 2 nights. It took her to watch because we say naughty words that her children can't hear. So big hello to her who was watching us on replay as well. I also want to point out the Quarantine Casino. A Quarantino Casino crew from the United States, people from Las Vegas, Seattle, Washington State, all these great guys. I had the honour of doing a few cameos for them over the years, and then they invited me to Quarantino Casino last Saturday, and I went to said casino, and because it's a digital casino, all done through Zoom, etc., and you could see the table, and we're playing pontoon because they'd never played pontoon in their life, so I taught them what pontoon is. Because they only knew
blackjack, isn't it?
Yeah, blackjack is blackjack, but pontoon is an extra set of points if you get the king and the ace. So they had never heard of pontoon, and now I'm banned from there because pontoon costs the dealer quite a large sum of money. And he's like, a $4 cameo's turned into several $100s. I'm like, yeah, well, you get what you pay for. But a big hello to all those guys. Big hello. We might have to swing into Quarantino Casino one night live on air. We'll just pop our heads in and say hello, but because it's it's only 6:30 a.m. over there, they'll be fine. They can stay up for us surely.
Yeah.
So big hello to those guys.
Not this long.
Yeah, exactly. But a big thank you, and thank you for letting me be part of the game. It was really good fun.
I just had a thought. Speaking of times in the US, daylight saving starts here next weekend. So
starts this weekend.
Yeah. So US Marshal, we're going to be swinging by an hour. Don't know which way.
We're going forward an hour. So it's what time is it now? 8:45 local time, which would mean it would be 7:30 roughly their time that we'll be on. 7:30 a.m. Yeah,
hour earlier. So good luck.
Hour later. Because it's 6:30 currently, so 7:30. So they get an extra hour.
No.
No, am I not under? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Don't worry about it. I don't know.
We put our clocks forward.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I was right.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't try and make me guess.
Yeah, for once in your bloody life.
I'm not good at mathematics as it is.
Yeah.
Expert on infectious disease, though, if you ask me. I've even got a certificate.
Everyone.
Yeah. Well, I've got a certificate.
Everyone.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. You can't just print one of them off your printer.
Yeah, what does it say?
That one is the emerging respiratory virus, including COVID-19 methods for detection, prevention, and response and control. Joshua Recruit, 30th of August, 2020. I did that one. That was actually from the World Health Organization. That one. It's not like my media journalist diploma that I got that took me an hour and 45 minutes to complete. I got a diploma in journalism. I just have to pay $50 and I get the certificate.
Fantastic.
Oh, of course. The Rays are all up in Queensland as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They don't subscribe to the notion of changing times.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, you're gonna have early drinks night.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with having early drinks.
And you're right. Right, Esquire, I am already missing that extra hour of sleep.
Yeah. Big thank you, of course, to Jimmy Rum sponsoring throughout the show. Always appreciate them. Big thank you to Mr. Showbags as well. I'm not sure if you guys saw the Showbag video that debuted this week. But the Nightcap kids had a bit of fun opening up the Showbags. I had fun opening up the Showbags. I had a Beatty Beetle Showbag. I tell you, my life could have ended that day and I would have died a happy man.
Aww.
Nothing.
Well, you tried it during the week. You tried one limb at a time, didn't you?
One limb at a time. Break the toe and the top of the foot.
Well, your instep.
Yeah.
Ouch.
That really. Yeah, that's not fun. That really hurt.
Yeah.
And of course, big hello to everybody else that's watching us on replay as well.
Yeah.
I want to open up our first segment because, as I said, we've got a lot to do tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. We haven't done this for a few weeks, and I thought it's about time, especially now that we're in October, that we look at some strange but true.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Don't go anywhere. Stay there. Let's open it up. Strange but true. Yeah. Right. Strange but true. This is how it is. I'm going to rattle off some facts. I'm going to try and get you guys to try and guess the last part of the fact if you can, which are all true but strange. All true facts, all very strange facts. In 2000 and I'm pretty sure it was 2011, could have been. Let me just get my dates correct. Yes, it was. In 2011, the United States military, including JSOC, which is the Joint Chiefs of the Military, and all that sort of fun stuff, they put together...
JSOC's a Joint Special Operations Command.
Okay,
You're confusing them with a Joint Chiefs of Staff.
Right. Well, they signed off on it. This is a very complex plan. It's been declassified 2014. It's called Complan 8888. Do you know what this particular plan has been put into effect for?
No.
For fat ladies?
That's Complan for fat ladies. Yeah, fair call. Can't get any funnier than that. That's it. Let's call the show off.
Did show over shouting in the studio.
Complan 8888. It takes in a couple of scenarios into play. This is a real plan. In fact, if I read the disclaimer, first part of the disclaimer, this plan was not actually designed as a joke. That's how it starts. That's in the official document. During the summer of 2000, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Complan 8888. During the summers of 2009, 2010, while training people for the local training squadron about the JOPP, wherever they are, a junior NCO or a junior officer put together Complan 8888, which wasn't intended as a joke at the time. He's gone, well, let's just create, because they were tasked with creating a training scenario of an event that may or may not ever take place. And his mind went, zombie apocalypse, clearly. And they've gone, yeah, this is a good one, actually. we might actually put this into effect if you don't mind. And he's like,
yeah, the guys might take this seriously.
Yeah, are you for real? And he's like, yeah. So, commanding general, Major General somebody or other, Major General old mate. There you go.
Old mate.
Major General of the U.S. Army, Chief of Staff, actually signed off. Alan Batchelor is his name. He signed off on the declassification of the operation, and in fact it covers multiple different scenarios, everything from the letter security instructions, plot summary, purpose, defense operations, offensive operations, conduction of implements, and it goes right down to the full plan of execution, zombie threat summaries, legal considerations, right down to logistics assumptions, constraints, restraints, limiting factors, shortfalls, situation, execution, mission, and commander intent. Now, did you naturally assume, hey, this has got to be just for adult zombies? Surely, this is only going to cover the human zombie variety. Well, you'd be wrong. You would be wrong. Well, you'd be right, actually. So the PZs, which are the pathologic zombies, which are the human-based zombies, or zombies that were originally human in design, who have fallen victim to a pathogen that have turned him.
Believes in God.
So he was So they're PZs, pathogen. Then they've got RZs, which are radiation zombies. Which are, of course, zombies that have formed due to an organism affected the extreme dosage of electromagnetic and or particle irradiation. I like this one, the EMZs. These are the evil magic zombies.
Oh, I thought they were going to be electromagnetic.
That was where my brain went to, but no, we would be wrong. We would be completely wrong. The EMZs, evil magic zombies.
This is why they didn't invite us to the war game.
This is what we missed out. The EMZs are evil magic zombies. These are zombies, life forms created via some kind of occult experiment, which might otherwise be referred to as evil magic. Then there's
voodoo.
Yeah, like voodoos, etc. Then there's the SPs. These are space zombies. Let's face it, we never thought of the zombies coming from above, but the US government has us covered.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Pretty sure there's movies about it.
Yeah, so these space zombies.
Yeah, the Misfits do a great song called Astro Zombies. Check it out.
Oh, okay, all right. Space zombies are zombies that have come from other form of orientating from space or created by a toxic contamination of the Earth environment via some kind of extraterrestrial toxin or radiation. Not to be confused with the other radial zombies. Then there's zombie satellites, which they're part of the SZ people. These pose no dangers to humans, but they're unexplained deorbit. Typically, zombie satellites only pose a threat to SATCOM, so we don't have to worry too much about that.
Yeah.
Then there's weaponized zombies. Got to be careful of these ones. These are the ones that really fucking will come after you. WZs, as they're referred to, are the zombie life form deliberately created by a bio or biomechanism engineering for the purpose of being employed as a weapon. Zombie weaponized programs supporting infrastructure, including the COA's deal within these threats.
Yeah, get to the one Esquire mentions.
Which one? Oh yeah,
where's the zombie stripper?
Yeah, the LZSs. Yeah, they're not covered in the official plan, but
there's the weak point.
Yeah, these are the SIZs. These are the symbioid induced zombies, which are orientating from the induce of a symbiont life form into an otherwise healthy person. Then there's the vegetarian zombies. I like these ones. These ones are fairly mundane. These are the ones that literally won't eat people. They pose no threat to the human race. They all eat plant and vegetation. However, they They do go on to state that they can cause massive deforestation or elimination of basic food crop to humans. So yeah, they do pose a threat. But these ones, I never even thought of these ones. These are the CZs. These are the chicken zombies.
Yeah, exactly.
Chicken zombies.
Zombie chickens.
Zombie chickens. Although ridiculous, this is point AU VII chicken zombies -1. Although it sounds ridiculous, this is actually the only proven case of zombies that actually exist. Point 2, the CZs were first documented by Jonathan F. Forrester on the 4th of December 2006 on his online article, Zombies Chickens Taking Over California. It'll then go on to give you the website to visit. These actually occur when hens no longer lay eggs and incorrectly euthanized by the poultry farmers using carbon monoxide. The hens are then disposed off into a large pile for decomposition. The hens appear to dig themselves out of the other dead chooks and come back to life and climb over the pile of other dead chickens. Reaching the surface, CZs stagger for a period of time before ultimately expiring due to internal organ failure.
And
which
straight
is
to
pretty
KFC.
Straight to KSA. So this is a real document. This is a real unclassified document by the United States military.
I can see why it's unclassified.
Yeah. But technically, on the books. One day the zombie apocalypse will happen, and we can rest comfortably knowing that the United States military have the exact plan ready to roll out. I can't wait to see on the military channel the actual war game scenario playing out for us all to visit, which would be great.
Yeah.
You can also.
I'm just crossing my fingers. It's not in reality. It's not going to be the lesbian zombie strippers because they don't appear to have that covered.
Yeah, well, that's right. They haven't covered that. And as Cairo points out, zombie chickens are easier to handle than cows with guns, particularly when chickens have choppers as backups. This is a very true point. They don't.
Absolutely.
They don't seem to cover chickens with chickens and choppers in the plan. But I feel if we reach out to I don't know, SACDEF, I'm pretty sure we probably. You can just you can just ring him, can't you? The Secretary of Defence. I'm sure his number's listed.
Yeah, it'd have to be.
His too, by the way.
Yeah.
So surely.
Like number 6 or something.
Yeah. Well, if I can't get hold of him, I'll get hold of Biden. His personal details he just gives
He'll
out.
say yes to anything.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
He normally just hands out his number to random people. All right, let's see if you can guess what is going on. The Greenland shark has made the news recently because of its unknown skills until that were recently looked into. The Greenland shark, what is he known for?
Being huge.
Going do.
No, that's Baby Shark that does that one.
Oh, I'm out.
Yeah. No, they're huge. They're rather unattractive.
They are very unattractive.
Yeah, and they live underneath, the massive slabs of ice.
Yes, they do.
Like that.
Yeah. And because of that cool environment, it allows them to do something longer than any other known live.
They're very long-lived.
They are living. The average living lifespan of a Greenland shark is 272 years. However, one was recently discovered to be 500 years old.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Well, of course, it lives under the ice.
Like a turtle. Tortoise.
Tortoise?
Yeah.
Wow.
The Guinness Book of World Records.
Yes, you're a good girl.
The Good Girl Book of Records.
Yeah, the Good Girl Book of Records was created for what reason?
To sell more Guinness.
Close.
And to finish pub fights.
Spot on. That's exactly what it was created for, was to settle bar bets. To settle a bar argument. So the official origin of the Guinness Book of World Records, it was exactly that. It came out due to an argument whether the golden plover or the red goose were the fastest game bird in Europe. It's the plover, in case anyone's playing at home. So The managing director of the Guinness Brewery noted that the answer was very hard to find in a reference book, so he started one to settle these kinds of trivial arguments. And hence the Guinness Book of World Records was born in 1955.
Not our Guinness, good Guinness.
No, she's not quite 1955 of age. Some, not all, but some turkeys, the little flightless bird that goes.
Not that little.
Yeah. Oh no, I've been in 4 fights with different turkeys over the years. I'm pretty sure they're different turkeys. I don't know. I'm not a turkeyologist.
No.
But yeah, I've got into fist fights. I'm not going to lie. It's not my proudest day.
Turkeys don't have fists.
Yeah, I know, which made it even weirder. Look, one of them was on my wedding day. I do have to point that out.
I remember that. That was a happy 10th anniversary too.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
It was 10th anniversary yesterday, which was great because I remember sitting on the couch and Kimatron said, "Oh, happy anniversary!" I went, "Is it today?" You're kidding. I was high on ketamine, so you know.
That's all right.
And I had no pain. It's just something I like to do.
Yay.
Some turkeys, not the turkeys that I've been into fistfights with, can spontaneously do what to themselves?
The feather.
No. Well, they probably could. I don't know.
Baste themselves while they're in the oven.
The ones that I catch do. I hold them at gunpoint and get them to dig their own grave.
I don't know. Cook themselves. Yeah, that's my answer.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Combust.
Yeah, get themselves eggified.
There's the word.
Eggified.
Yeah, we go. There we go. Yes, some female turkeys have been known to impregnate themselves in a process called parthenogenesis, which is Parthenegenesis.
Parthenogenesis.
Yeah.
Parthenogenesis. That's the word.
Yeah.
The Terminator.
Well, they must be really pissed off at the turkey patriarchy then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, getting sick of this being a man's job.
Female women could do that.
Yeah.
Well, human women.
Human
What is
women.
it?
I don't know. What are you?
Isn't that what lesbians do? That's what I've heard.
Chicks.
Oh, there you are. Hello. When did you get here? Oh, sorry. Hello.
That's probably not the correct way to pronounce that word. I was about to say apartheid, but it's not. APHIDS.
What is it? Say again.
So pretty much a lady beetle, right? Let's use the right name. Ladybugs.
Oh, aphid.
Yes.
Aphid.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
aphid and ladybug.
They give birth as some animals do. What's the cool thing about their offspring when they are born?
They're full sized.
Close. Well, they probably are.
They give birth to live young anyway, because they're insects. Wouldn't they
Yeah.
lay eggs?
Yeah.
Well, probably.
The eggs come out their mouth.
No, maybe. I don't know.
That might be an answer, but it's not the one you.
It's not what I'm looking for.
Do they actually give birth to like fully developed aphids as opposed to like a larva or something?
Yeah, but what can those things
Fly.
do when they hatch or fucking appear?
They can fly.
They can sing mammy.
No,
They can design websites.
kind of. That's more of an arachid
They can
thing.
send you a working modem.
They give birth to young that are already pregnant.
Oh, that's like Inception or Matrix or something.
More like incest.
Insects. God, and I reckon I'm the one that can't speak English.
Freaky.
That's a strange one. The mantis shrimp. We've all seen it. We're all very familiar.
Fastest thing on earth.
No.
Kind of.
Fastest strike of any living attacking thing.
Yes. It actually has a punch so fast it can't be seen by the human eye. It can break through glass. It can be used for hunting down prey. And Dog the Bounty Hunter carries one for protection.
Yeah. So I think instead of the rubber bullets that our local police have been using,
Release the mantis shrimp.
yeah.
It can actually punch. It's got the same force trajectory of a .22 caliber bullet.
Yeah, they're amazing things.
Yeah, oh, a fucking ugly looking thing.
Yeah, but that's why they get in so many fights.
Yeah.
Well, I've woken up, next to a few of these. I'm sure of it. Sure of it.
Yeah, it's still in the account though, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the ones that you don't fucking acknowledge. Yeah, ugly looking fucking thing. Let me see if I can find a picture to put up here for you. Hang on a sec. Where did I put him? I saved him, but I don't know where I put him. That's not where it
Sounds
is.
familiar.
Yeah. What's that? No, that's not him. Fucking, where did you go, little fish?
That's the reason why I save everything to my desktop.
Yeah.
So I don't even have to look for it,
Yeah, it doesn't even want to save. It doesn't even want to save as a bloody picture. Go fuck yourself. I'll find a picture and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, thanks.
A teaspoon of a neutron star is equal to the weight of what?
The sun.
Ooh, no.
The universe.
No.
My left nut.
Kind of.
The Earth.
900 of one particular object.
900 peanuts.
My left nut.
Pyramids, apparently.
Oh,
So
which pyramid?
all of
Yeah.
them.
But they're all different sizes.
How would you get a fucking pyramid in a teaspoon anyway?
How would you get a neutron star in the bloody thing?
Well, Nick had one in his kidney, clearly, according
Thank
to
you,
Esquire.
Yeah, you're not far wrong.
No, you're spot on. Yeah, so
I love that.
Yeah, I was thinking that, Craro, that it must be Giza, the Great Pyramid.
it is. Yes.
Geezer, the bass player out of Black Sabbath.
No, the Great
different
Pyramid.
Geezer's great.
Yeah.
Does a lot more than you think.
That's not what I've heard.
No, it is.
No. All right.
Yeah.
Everything wants to save as a fucking web page lately. I can't. Someone's going to have to find a picture of the mantis shrimp for me.
Actually, Mantis, he was one of the three guys in Venom.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Kronos, Mantos, and Abaddon.
Yeah. France. You've heard of
I've
France?
heard of
Yeah, I've heard of them. No pyramids of Giza or Giza are found in France, from what I understand.
Guys, I know that's in Yellowstone.
Yeah, relatively big. I've seen pictures. They were the last country to witness the use of the guillotine. In what year do you reckon?
Oh, it was about 1912.
Yeah, around then.
1912, you reckon, was the last time the guillotine was used in France?
Yeah, it was not that long ago.
Or possibly even later. Might have been in the 1950s.
1950s, you reckon? Right.
Post-war.
Do you-
Post-war, possibly.
No, I'm going to say 1928.
1928, yeah, that's a good guess. Would it shock you to know that the last official execution in France happened the same year that Star Wars A New Hope came out? 1977.
There you go.
Oh, which I know is just Star Wars.
Star Wars, the original.
Yeah.
1977 was the last time that a person was executed by guillotine in France. The last public execution, on the other hand, parking you were very close to, was about 1928. But the rest were done, inside inside facilities. There was no longer a public display. And there's that bloody shrimp, by the way. Fucking ugly looking thing.
No, is that it?
Yeah, ugly looking thing. Anyway, so 1977. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's pretty efficient, and you can always tell if it's worked or not.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like, yeah,
you don't need a doctor there to go, oh, is he dead? Is he not dead? I don't know. I think his fucking head's off, mate.
I think we covered in one of our other. I think we covered in one of our other strange but true facts was a physician said to one of the gentlemen that were being executed to blink for as long as he can after execution, and he did the math on it, and you're conscious for about 7 seconds after your head is decapitated. I don't know many doctors that lie, right?
When was that? What year?
That may have been well and truly before I was born.
Yeah, when they were still selling snake oil and carbolic smoke balls, yeah.
Yep, they're the ones. Yep. There was a bear in Poland who fought in World War II.
Sergeant Wojtek.
That's the one. I was about to say, what rank was he?
you were gonna call it Wojtek, weren't you?
I have no idea. I wasn't even gonna attempt.
He's cool as anything. Actually, a few people have suggested that Sabaton ought to do an album about war animals.
Yeah. Oh, there was heaps of them. There was a turkey I got into a fist fight with on my wedding day. It was ex-special forces.
Stole his war medals, I bet you.
He was a war criminal.
Yeah.
Notice that they never talk about
we knew who he was fighting for.
You notice that they never bring up the, the bears that fought with the Nazis.
No, because they all went to the Nuremberg trials and got executed.
I was going to say, you never read about them in books. So anyway, he was even sent to a prison camp when he was captured. But he was picked up by the Iran Allied Forces, and then the Polish army took over, looking after him from there, and promoted him to the rank of sergeant.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, he was cool.
No, it was a bear.
Yeah.
That's how all wars, I reckon, need to be fought from now on. Just put in the bear army. And if they don't fight and they just have a picnic, then that's the end of war. That's it. No, we gave it our best.
There was one of my gore sites a while ago. I found of a guy driving around with a bear in a sidecar, and he'd trained the bear to actually flip off other people in traffic. It was fucking brilliant. Facebook won't let me share from that site. I'll see if I can find a way around it and put it up.
Please do. I went to share a link to Esquire in my own private chat, right?
Yeah.
And Facebook flagged it. Well, it was my private chat. If I want to send naked photos of Charlotte Flair to Esquire to go check out the lopsided boobs on this Sheila, I should be allowed to do that.
I've had to share stuff with you, Captain, and like I'll copy, paste it in Messenger, press enter, and it just says Facebook won't share from that site. So I have to like put a space in it and get you to copy paste and then remove the space. Yeah.
Harvard.
There's ways around everything.
There is. There's always ways around something. Harvard. You guys heard of that place? Apparently, it's a.
Yeah.
When it was founded, there was one part of the mathematic equations that was never taught in Harvard. It later got added, but mostly because this particular thing didn't exist when Harvard first came to pass.
And sorry, just to answer Dry Ray's question, being Russia, I'm pretty sure they had it declawed.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not very handy when you're trying to get it to maul.
Well, actually, it was the Russian version of that.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on in that video?
I don't know, but I'm clicking play.
That's weird.
Oh, you like the mandala in the background?
The mandala effect.
Yeah. I can't remember what I was going to say. What were we talking about? Oh, maths at Harvard.
Yes. Now, bear in mind, Harvard University was founded in 1636.
Binary code.
That would have, that would probably be one of them. But no, this is something that you would have thought was fairly common. Like when Mr. Athletics, like his first name's Math, obviously. So Mr. Mathletics sat down at his computer and went, "All right, let's knock out some math. All right, everyone get a pen and paper ready. I'm going to teach us all that I know about putting numbers together." Okay. Calculus, I would have thought, would have been one of the first fundamental parts of mathematics. I don't know what calculus is.
I don't even actually know what calculus is. I just know that it's a branch of, numbers. Yeah.
I don't know.
I would not put that in my mathematics course either.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm sure it's important. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
Especially if you're a calculus professor or something, then it's probably something you should know.
Yes, yeah. I understand what it is in dentistry. but
actually, and that's what my kidney stones are technically described as calculate.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, there was another one.
And Esquire reckons that Cray Ray's got rid of Disney for us, so I can go back to saying that word. Thank you, Cray Ray.
Hang on, let me bring up. There was another little fact that I wanted to bring up that was really, really strange. I actually had to go and look into this fact when I first read it. I went, no, there's no way that this is true. In the year 2000, it was November 2nd was the last time that what ever happened. Oh, actually, I'll make it easier. It was the last time that something was all together in one.
The Beatles.
No, they were well and truly dead by then.
Yeah.
Something was all together.
Space Shuttle Challenger. No, Discovery.
That was 96.
No, the other one.
It has something to do with space.
Blew up on the way back.
It has something to do with space, though. You're right. And it's not to do with the rocket
Was that the last time the planets aligned?
Nah, that happens quite regularly.
Sputnik.
Nope.
Mir.
Nope. Was the last time that something was all together in one area or one spot. It's a race.
The space race?
No, the human race. November 2nd, year 2000 was the last time that every person was on planet Earth. Since November 2nd, the year 2000, someone has always been in space.
There you go.
So it was the last time that all of the humanity was on Earth. Since then, always been someone in space.
There you go.
Martin Luther King and Anne Frank were born
He didn't go into space.
No, he didn't. But Martin Luther King
He probably did.
and Anne Frank were born in the same year. But there was someone who was extremely famous, was 7 years old at the time.
Einstein.
Nope.
The Queen.
Maybe.
Meghan Markle.
No, definitely not. Whenever there's a mass shooting, a lot of people go, Betty's White.
Charles Whitman.
No, Betty White. Betty White was 7 years old when Martin Luther King and Anne Frank were born.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Who are?
Well, that's not what she said.
So?
The US force, Air Force to be precise, lost something off the coast of Georgia. Have never been able to find it. They dropped it and they went, we probably should.
Bomb.
You're right. Yeah. dropped a nuclear weapon into...
They've lost plenty of them.
Yeah, they certainly have. They dropped this particular one
over Kansas, and it was like a ceramic fuse that stopped it going off.
Yeah.
Had like 4 safety devices, 3 of them armed properly, and the ceramic fuse was the one that said...
The only one that didn't go off, yeah. Everything else was primed, ready to go bang, but it never did. Which one do you want to fact check? The Betty White one? Go for it. You'll find that she was definitely alive. Pizza Hut. What do you reckon that was? No, that's a shit one. Don't worry about that.
All right.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that one. No, that one sucks too.
Yeah, let's fact check that one.
Which one?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Cray Ray reckons we should fact check one.
Yeah, the Betty White.
Betty White. Oh, you can do it.
No, I'm not going to give a rat's ass about fucking actors and actresses and shit.
Someone did the math on this, and we'll finish it up on this one. If you were to time travel, not only would you need a time machine, but you would need another pretty important piece of equipment to survive time travel. Not necessarily the journey, but the end result. You would need this particular device to help you get where you need to be after you have travelled back in time. Very important piece of device. In fact, I don't think any time traveller on this planet has gone, fuck yeah, you're right, probably do need that.
Moisturiser.
Yes.
An adult diaper.
You're spot on, both of you. Correct. That's it. Call it quits. We've done it. No, you're both right. Would it shock you to know that you would need a space shuttle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Earth is constantly rotating, not only on its own axis, but its own orbit around the sun. So the Earth's never in the same spot really at any given time. So if you were to travel back in time from this location to 10 years ago, this time in 10 years ago, the Earth won't be where it is currently. It's going to be in a different position. So you're going to end up in the void of space going, didn't factor in the rotation, did I? So you know what? Marty McFly's full of shit.
Yeah, to be fair, if you're smart enough to make your own time travel machine, you probably work that shit out pretty easy.
That's right. You probably know what calculus is.
I never really sort of factored that into the equation. I'm like, oh, actually, yeah.
In fact, there are apps for it that, you know how I like my ancient archaeology, and when they talk about ancient monuments being aligned with the astronomical markers of the time, and you know, solstices and things like that, they actually just pump the numbers of the location into an app, and the years, like approximately, they think that something was built to do a virtualization of the planetary alignment at the time. Yeah.
Huh? What?
So somebody's done the numbers on this.
Yeah.
So you're right. So you see,
you use long words. He just
yeah.
There's
an app for that.
He was just thinking about words.
all right. So you don't need the space shuttle anymore as long as you got this app.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, shit.
Right.
Is the Earth exactly where I need it to be when I go backwards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there you go. Right there, it's been fact checked. Cray Ray has figured out that it's true. Anne Frank was born in 1929. Betty White was born in 1922. Told ya. Told everybody.
Yeah.
Right? So many people go off to try and fact check. Even Secret Agent Ness, before she was part of the show, tried to fact check one of my facts many years ago when I told you that that Oxford University was around the fall of the Aztecs or something, around that thing. The Aztecs fell around the same time that Oxford University was already a university, and you're like, no, it didn't. I'm like, fucking yeah, it did. And then I
don't remember questioning that, but yeah, I think that's pretty astounding.
Yeah, and then I got into a fist fight.
You calling her a turkey?
No, not to her face.
Hey.
Well, yeah, there you go. Yeah, but that's its own fact. The Oxford University was around the same time as the Aztecs were still alive and kicking. Yeah. So there you go. All right, there it is. Strange, but true.
True.
Well, I reckon we go to a bit of a break and then we can come back and we'll knock out a huge questions on. What do you reckon?
Yeah, let's do that.
Don't forget, you can still do your text to speech if you want, right up there. Click the buttons. Have fun. Enjoy it all. Sabaton. Speaking of which, let's see if we can get away with playing one of their songs. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Nightcap Question Time. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome back to the Nightcap, where our other hosts are starting to make their way back into the fold. Welcome back.
Hello, thank you. I was just fixing up a crochet spill down here.
Oh, no, not a crochet spill.
Yeah, crochet spill, yeah.
I was just getting a Dutch coffee.
Yay for Dutch. Esquire has just pointed out in the chat there that he actually has been where that battle of Bannerkirk was held or had.
There you go.
There you go. There's a little photo and everything right there. So yeah, there you go. The things that you learn. It was actually Esquire that nominated that song for this evening. So big thank you to him.
Oh yay! Everybody loves Sabaton.
Everybody, even Nana Bear, who's also tuned in. Yeah.
Oh hi Nana Bear.
Nana Bear's tuned in. Good to have you.
It's okay that you're late.
It's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. tell you, I was just looking at my hair. I need to reshave the hawk. Because you can see the greys too much. I've done this.
Stuffing for a hairy. He needs one too.
I do.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see it in the look there. I've got it. It's not as spiked up as I normally have it. I have it what I like to refer to as the business mohawk, where it's all business. But it's indeed time for the Nightcap question time. This is how it works on the Nightcap Nation Facebook page.
Join now.
You can find questions 1, 2, and
3
on the board. They've been up for a great amount of time today. The great, awesome, wonderful, sexy, non-sexy, big, small, ugly, pretty people of the Nightcap Nation have answered the questions throughout the course of today. Then, in this...
Right, that win.
Oh, that's that turkey I got into a fight with. It is. I remember it too. All I was doing was banging its missus, and it's gone, yeah, I'll have you.
I bet they're your sunglasses he's got too.
Look, he did win the fight.
If your turkey was really a cassowary, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It won the fight. I don't want to talk much more about it. Hello.
I do.
Hello to Bobbin, also tuning in as well.
Bobbin!
No.
So hello to all of you.
Yeah, welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. So, I then will ask the questions one by one. Cigarettes, Pack and Nick will answer the questions throughout the course, not throughout the course of the day, but they will utilise their names as buzzers in order to buzz in. I then will award a series of points. The person with the most points at the end of all 3 rounds can choose to cash them in for the Question Time Championship belt, or they can trade their points. They can award their points to other people if they want, or they can trade it all in for a brand new Mercedes-Benz from 1576.
Ooh.
I'll donate my points and pool it up with Esquire and pay money to see you fight a cassowary, because that'll be hilarious.
It is on straight away.
Short.
I was actually going to give my points to the cassowary.
Well, now the fight's really on.
Yeah.
Find me a cassowary, make sure there's no park rangers, and we have our fight.
Sure.
Well, I'll go down swinging. I'm not guaranteeing a win, but I'm going to go. I'm going to give it me all.
No, you'll go down eviscerated.
And humiliated at the same time. But, I'm all right with it. I'll take the fucking penguin with me.
Oh.
Waddles. Tell you who likes Waddles, the Quarantino Casino guys. Because during one of the cameos I said to them, I said they need to start paying attention, otherwise they'll have to answer to the fucking penguin. And ever since then, Waddles has become the unofficial mascot of Quarantino Casino.
Oh, that's great.
So they were very excited to see Waddles turn up when... Because they're like, is that Waddles in the background? Yeah, it is. Waddles over here, he skinned them all. He was the biggest winner of the game. You might hear this. Means that an answer has been accepted and we're just going to keep on trucking. Or you might hear this. And like a tradies tea room, you won't be allowed near
it. For 2 weeks and a day.
Yeah, at least for 2 weeks. After that, help yourself.
Yeah.
So, actually, let's bring this up. Did we talk about the earthquake last week?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on then.
Yeah, question 1.
Yeah, question 1. Are you ready to play? Question time.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Question 1. Question 1.
I tell you what, this modem that we're running off at the moment seems to be doing a hell of a job. Considering there's only 2 bars available on the modem, where I thought maybe I needed 3 bars out of the 6 to make it work. I've been running off 2, and it seems to be running all right. So big thank you again to the Tech Division.
Right. Well done, Tech Division.
Because if it didn't work, he would have answered to the penguin. All right.
We all answer to the penguin in the end.
And I think that's in the Bible. Let me just jot down.
Yeah, it's at the end of Revelations. It's a bit I don't normally talk about.
Okay. Secret Agent S. Parking, Nick.
Parking.
I haven't even answered the question yet.
Oh, you didn't yell out his name before.
Yeah, come on.
I'm trying to mix it up.
Question number 1. Your funeral has been planned by the cast of the last show that you watched. Who's planning it?
Secret Agent Nest.
Secret Agent S.
I've been watching Extreme Couponing.
Hey-ya!
Nick is going to get the best value for money. They might work it out so it's free. $1,000 worth of value, free.
probably get a couple of bucks back.
Yeah, credits on your store card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cashback! I like that. I'm actually giving you a really nice sum of points for that one.
Plus bonus points and double them up. It's a 2-for-1 offer.
And you use them in conjunction with other points.
And cashback!
Yeah.
Parking Nick. According to this cassowary I got into a fight with the other week, he said, "You're next."
My funeral is apparently going to be planned by MotoGP riders.
Oh, excellent!
Exciting.
Should be plenty of fun, and they got plenty of money, so should do all right.
Should do all right, actually, yeah. And there'll be a lap of honour where they just put you on the handlebars.
I get Jack Miller to put me on the front and then do a stoppy right in front of
Right in front of the grave.
Yeah, he might do a shoey.
Oh,
yeah.
For a toe.
Got to do it, shoey.
Yeah.
Well, glad to be missing that.
Yeah, I think that we should all have flares.
Oh, got to have flares. Well, he is a tradie, so they come with it.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Might get some Red Bull planes in there.
Yeah.
Some parachuters.
Not a I think you meant we'll have some other energy drink sponsors come in.
Yeah, some of those as well. Monster.
Yeah,
Or Mother.
yeah, Monster, Yamaha, Red Bull.
Yeah.
No, we're not allowed to mention the other one. Mother, on the other hand. We love Mother on the show. There's a hat somewhere around here. There it is.
After all they've done for us.
Yeah. All right, I've awarded you a series of points. Shall we see what the nation
And to say.
Oh, yeah, all right, if we have to, I suppose.
Yeah, we've got it.
Welcome to the Nightcap Question Time. Question Time.
Leading the charge this evening is a good US friend, Whatnot.
Whatnot.
For the question, your funeral has been planned for the last cast of the last show that you watched. Who's planning it? Sure against the Ghostbusters. Perfect. No chance in coming back from dead on that one.
No.
You know, you make it to the pearly gates and Saint, I don't know, DJ, what's his name, says, all right, you get to go
DJ
back if you
old
want. DJ old mate. I think, Saint DJ, what's his name?
Saint old mate.
Saint old mate. Goes, right, you get to go back. She goes, oh, yeah, sweet as, no worries, and whatnot. And she bursts out of the grave like, hey, you're kidding me, aren't you? You know, they built they built a laser grid without a safety switch. That's just dangerous. Greg Peck, or Walter Peck, was actually very correct. The more I think about it, the guy from the EPA, he should really be the hero of that movie.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Everyone, they make him out to be the bad guy. Sorry, you built a laser grid.
For profits, that's what we need.
Yeah, you built a laser grid without a safety switch. Are you fucking nuts? Like, oh, well, we didn't think of it, did we?
Yeah, well.
Mari, as in calamari.
Calamari.
Reckons Rick and Morty, whoever they are. So it's either going to be really brief or really weird.
Yeah, right.
Fair enough. if you say so. US Marshal!
Yay!
Love US Marshal. The Nightcap. Yeah, all right, we can do it. It's going to the only funeral to have a wood chop.
Yeah.
There'll be a coffin making part of it where we all get together.
Yeah. Bring our chainsaws.
There'll be a huge wood chop competition halfway through. Yeah. The amount of bears that will be crying. Except for that one guy that will be yelling freedom. But yeah, like there's going to be probably more blackjack and hookers at that funeral than probably should be allowed. But
hey,
we'll allow it anyway.
Yeah.
It's the nightcap. You know, Sarah's going to need some comfort.
Yeah.
You know, there's no relationship with a hooker. Once you're done, you throw your cash at it like, you know, a child. And Pete Evan. Dre Ray, How I Met Your Mother. That's our birth start. Not funerals.
Yes, yeah. That should be an interesting funeral, I think.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Geez, there'd be a lot of internal monologues happening. There'd be a lot of narration. Actually, when I have my funeral, I need someone to do all the exposition. Like, go in there and build the plot line so we don't have to cut to, you know, video clips or whatever.
After the way you carry on, I'll get Marcel Marceau to do yours.
I don't even know who that is.
He's a mime.
Is he still alive?
Just get him up there on stage and get him to go like that. Then they're done.
There's the eulogy, or eugoggly, depending on where you're from.
The utility.
The utility.
We'll all wear hats.
I do want someone to start the funeral with, right, so probably wonder why we called you all here today. Well, it turns out he won the lottery and he's willing to give it all to one lucky person. So the winner of the $17.65 is... Everyone check under your seats. You get an urn. You get an urn. You all get an urn.
Yay.
And then after the cremation, everyone gets to stand at the front. There's a dude with just a small shovel. Just
Yeah.
Yes, go.
I thought, you know, you were going to have it arranged in t-shirt guns.
Yeah.
Look, there's going to be more hookers than blackjack than there should be.
I'm at a real disadvantage on this question because I haven't heard of most of these shows, let alone watched them.
No, I'm guesstimating as we go through it.
Yeah.
The Broker, he watches our show. He'd be watching the show. He'd actually be watching the show right now, his time. So, hello.
Awesome.
We're live. We're live on replay just for you.
Yay.
Lots of hookers at his house. Lots. He hangs pictures on them and everything. They're the best kind of hookers. Star Trek, he reckons. He doesn't say which particular Star Trek or what track.
Yeah, he does.
He says, "Damn, is that a?"
Yeah, no, Mari asked him later. Next generation, apparently.
What's wrong with the current generation?
I don't know, but did they say live long and prosper in that one?
I don't know. May the Kasserings be with you.
Because he's dead, so you know he's not.
Do they get to fire him off into space? That's not even really a funeral. That's just opening a door.
Yeah.
Maybe they use the transporter thing. Yeah.
Beam him down to the ground, Scotty.
That's it.
No idea.
Some poor bastard's out bloody working the field, carting his crop he's been working all year on. And all of a sudden a transporter goes vroom, like a big fucking ray gun, burns a huge hole in his paddock and buries some Scottish guy in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Wouldn't he be pissed off?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Mayor Giuliani's going to have my legs broken.
Because Cuomo probably would, because he's out of a job.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the governor who's out of a job because he can't stop groping women.
Yeah. That was him as well. He liked groping. Anyway, Cray Ray, Chaos Walking, which I'm guessing is the prequel to Walking Dead? I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But he says that being able to see the thoughts of the male guests.
Ah.
So it's sure to be lively.
Oh, the thoughts of the male guest. That's all right.
Jeez, there's going to be so much more hookers and below there.
Yeah. I sort of partially read that answer and I thought, ugh. But now that I've read it properly, yeah.
Apparently we've dissed his geek. He's getting quite cross. An abracadabra? Is that how you bring the dead back? Oh no, that's just an Italian guy giving away a whole bunch of dead people. Hey, abracadabra! Yeah, no, some science guy dropped him off. Yeah.
Isn't that the great Jewish song?
Jewish song, yeah. Avacadabra, avacadabra.
You get a cadaver! You get a cadaver!
What Zorba the Greek is played to.
Zorba? Oh, it's the Harry Potterish ones.
Ah.
That's the death curse, actually.
Haven't read any of the books, haven't seen the movie.
There's a dog coming past. Check it out. Check out the size of Phoenix. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the size of this dang thing. Look how much it's growing.
Oh, that way.
Look.
Aww.
Look at the size of it.
Hello, Phoenix.
Ooh, thank you for the kitty.
The kitty.
Should I squeeze her like you used to do with cats to get them to talk on the phone?
Don't need to squeeze squirrel to talk on the phone.
No.
Do you know what she doesn't like? Is I was doing my Street Fighter impersonation at her today. I was going, Hadouken! She just about jumps out the fucking window.
Oh.
Might have to close the window, actually. Never mind. Banks reckons Grace and Frankie, whoever they are and whatever they do. But I'll be guessing there's going to be a lot of hookers.
I think it's a story about two youngish women, but I haven't seen it.
Whatever happened to Will?
I think I've seen no, not that one. I think I've seen the thumbnail for it.
Who hasn't seen a thumbnail?
Which somebody was wearing like red Converse sneakers.
In case you're wondering why I'm drinking red.
So that's as much as I know about it.
Yeah.
Maybe Australian.
Significantly more than I know about it.
I watch a lot of Netflix, you know.
Yes, I know.
I'm just.
Thanks to Payday, I watch a lot of
Yes.
Netflix. Thank you very much, Payday.
Yeah.
I was just blessing the wine because I like to taste real blood when I get the chance. So apparently, blessing is the blood of Jesus and stuff. All right, sweet.
Right, yeah.
We
we have been called mudbloods, by the way, for knowing nothing about Harry Potter.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
It's all make-believe.
No, it's not.
Oh, we're filthy mudbloods. I should correct myself. Thank you, Esquire.
A little bit different.
Yeah.
There must have been a How I Met Your Mother marathon going on because Harvey Dent also wants them to plan his funeral. Oh, well, let's go get to bury two people for the price of one.
Yeah.
Go look while you're at it. If you don't mind.
Yeah. I've probably got a voucher for it.
Well, Jay-Z's getting House. So I'm guessing Dr. House is in Gregory House, played by the very talented Hugh Laurie. I'd much prefer if it was Blackadder Hugh Laurie burying me, because other House would be doing what he could to bring me back from the dead.
Yeah. Oh, no, you'd probably be snorting cocaine off the top of the casket.
Yeah, well, no, it's not cocaine, it's Vitacan. Come on.
Yeah, well, no, he'd be chewing those, but he was doing coke at one point, wasn't he?
No, heroin. Get your drugs right.
Yeah, I think he might have been.
Yeah, then methadone.
Blackadder.
LSD, yeah.
That would be more fun.
Esquire reckons your wine is from the finest Zimbabwean winery.
Absolutely. It's a solo grape, because there was only one. Just very big. Yeah, I'm drinking out of a plastic glass because I don't trust myself at the moment. It's true.
Good idea.
Yeah, wine in a sippy cup.
Yeah, I might do that. Camper Kanga, thanks for watching the show again.
Yay!
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's not watching. Conan the Barbarian. Be
That'd be a good cast to have.
Yeah.
He could chop you, use his big sword, get you into the box quicker.
Yeah.
Oh, there's me wine. Look at that. There's a picture of me wine in the chat.
Yeah, it is.
I like this one from Mr. Vargas. Penn and Teller.
Yep.
Yes, yeah.
Make you disappear, then come back again, then disappear again.
Yeah. And then they'll show you how they did it.
Yes.
Young Hinks herself, not to be confused with the Minx. She's a Hinks. She's related to that cat statue in Egypt.
Oh, the Sphinx.
Yeah. Well, they worship cats.
Bloody interpreters, don't
The Real Housewives of New York.
Oh, now what do you watch that for?
Yeah.
But it's not New York as in the state, because that's capital N. This is just a New York, as in...
Oh.
If you go, I don't know, England, I guess, wherever York is.
Yeah. England. Yeah.
Wherever you're...
Northeast of England.
Yeah. Could be up in Lilydale. I don't know. There's a York there too. They do good sauce in York. Yorkshire sauce. No, that's Worcestershire. Never mind.
Oh, good Lord. It's going to be another late night.
I don't know stack sauces off the top of my head.
You think he's funny when he's drunk?
It's because I am.
What, drunk? Yeah.
Actually, you know what I had today, and it made me stop and tell the kids the story. Ico came on, and I had, how do I explain how come this song's so funny? So your dad and your Uncle Nick are in the strip club, right? Strip clubs where girls get paid money to take off their clothes. Anyway, you're missing the point.
You could forget it.
It was real. It was a real thing. Yeah, Ico. We got free bourbons that I stole off the bar.
I can't believe somebody else got Southern and Coke.
Yeah, we enjoyed it.
Well, they bought it for us. They just didn't know they did.
Didn't know that they bought it for us. They got 2 beers instead. Mr. Knight, or the last of the Knights. Fast and the Furious.
I haven't seen any of the 300 movies.
It's pretty much my nickname at high school. Oh, from my high school girlfriend, anyway.
Okay, sorry. I thought you meant crap CGI. Your nickname at school.
It's probably true too. Miss Hawk. Not to be confused with the hookers that have appeared at just about everyone's funeral this evening. I don't know. She could be. I don't know what she gets up to as a night job. I know what her day job is, but her night job. During the day, she's organising hookers. Anyway. Vampire Diaries. That is the worst movie show I've ever started to watch.
I wouldn't bother.
I haven't seen it. But I'm just glad that she hasn't been watching zombies right there.
No. Best way to describe Vampire Diaries, go find any teen girl ever and just make them stay up late. And that's kind of it. Like, do you think he likes me? How the fuck would I know? It's episode 1. You haven't even established who you are. It was a cold, dark, dreary night. Yeah, every fucking night's that, mate. Every night. You live in Winnipeg.
Oh, I'm just wondering, could it be, based on the real life journals of Betty White?
Could it be? Is there a dog eating something? What's she eating?
Oh, we've discovered she was a vampire. Yeah.
Jadigal watched Chicago Fire. Thanks for watching the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're online. I can see you're online. Chicago Fire, cremation, maybe.
Something, yeah.
She then goes on to describe the story awake at Molly's after fiery death. Everyone bring marshmallows. Well, now you've just spoiled it for everybody that's not up to that spot. Molly's is a pub. Oh, now the Kimatron's spoiling it for everybody.
Why have they got marshmallows at a pub? Oh no, that's right. Bring marshmallows.
Bring marshmallows. Yeah. But the funny thing is, as it was just told by Kimatron, Molly's is actually a pub owned by the firefighters. How can your own place burn down? Your only job is to put water on that hot stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's your gig. Oh, it has to be insurance. You're spot on, Parkin.
Yeah, definitely.
Too many hookers. Hanneman. That's
Jeff Hanneman? Oh, he's been dead for a while.
No, not him. But she reckons home and away.
Kelly.
Is Irene still in it?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
She's.
Well, I say it every now and then. And it had the wedding that we were the
whole country was invited
someone
to.
was invited to.
Yeah,
I didn't go.
I didn't go.
We didn't go, and only because I didn't have a gift or something to wear.
Oh, that's the worst part. You don't want to rock up to a summer day
and
wedding.
I didn't go because the whole country was invited. Fuck you.
Was it really? Oh, Kimatron just said there was an explosion. Everybody died, and that was the end of the series.
Not on Home and Away. That must be Chicago Fire.
Yes.
Chicago Fire turned up to claim the insurance money.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much how every season of Home and Away ends. Somewhat, there's a huge explosion and everybody dies, and we bring in a whole cast of new people. Except for Irene, we'll kind of hold on to her for a bit.
Shame they're not method actors and did it for real.
Is Alf Stewart still? Yeah, he's retired. Alf Stewart's dead, isn't he? Did Alf Stewart die? I don't know. Show hasn't been the same since Pippa Husband's Michael passed away. That might have been 1988 or something along this line.
Yeah, that's right, Esquire. I didn't go because my tuxedo t-shirt's in the wash.
Yeah.
Michael died when Pippa was still blonde and a different actress. Your tuxedo. Esquire.
Esquire.
I was about to call him by his real name then. Esquire. Mick Foley and Terry Funk. What a great way to go.
Oh. Well, there'll be plenty of verbiage.
Yes.
Yeah. I watched Terry Funk's death match the other day, which was in Japan, where the ring actually explodes at the end. I'm like, whoa, these guys aren't mucking around. It's an episode. Yeah, it finished the same way as Home and Away does. But yeah, that's a good way to go. I wonder if Mick Foley would throw you off a steel cage into the.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. And then Terry Funk. Then Terry Funk does a big elbow drop from the top of the gravestone. Oh, bam.
Yeah, to make sure that you're actually dead.
Yeah.
You don't need an autopsy or anything. You cause of death. Atomic elbow.
Atomic elbow from Terry Funk.
Up as well.
Yeah, that'll be alright.
Kimatron reckons the people from the block. Well, at least they know how to dig in that.
Oh no, they'd all be trying to outdo each other, and they'd have photos of the event running sheet.
Yeah.
Secret photos that they
of the event
share with anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, drama.
And the word Scott Cam at funeral.
And Shane would come and give it a score.
And then
Scott Cam going, oh, look, the rivet there's not right.
Yeah, then Keith and Dan will come past going, mate, we didn't sign off on this, bring her up. You're going to have to bring the body back up. We need to waterproof it. And then we'll lower her back in.
Water under this?
Yeah. Can you, budget worries are happening now.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Scotty Cam is hot. Scotty Cam is the biggest smoker I have ever met, and I'm a smoker. He's also one of the heaviest drinkers I've ever seen. Bobbin reckons Scotty Cam is hot.
Oh.
I met Scotty Cam at the Logies announcement party or whatever it was, and he was standing outside having a smoke with me, and we're sort of talking, and he knocked back probably about 7 or 8 drinks in the 30 minutes that I was standing there talking to him, and then rode his motorbike home. All respect that I had for Scotty Cam went down the toilet. I'm like, only I can drink and drive like that, buddy. This is not a competition.
Yeah, it is now.
But I'll tell you what, if Scotty Cam don't like you, he will tell you because he'll come after you.
I just think he'll do a miscalculation on his little chalkboard. Yeah, he'll mark you down.
He'll mark you down.
Mm-hmm.
H2O. I don't know how we came up with their name, but H2O.
Why not?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, okay.
Not to be confused by the porno Brian the Pussy Slayer. Totally different movie. Learn that way. Now, is it the show or is it the movie? Because two different actresses. I wouldn't mind if Sarah Michelle Gellar is the one that puts me into the ground. Because Kimatron will kill me when she finds out. Is that Sarah Michelle Gellar at the back? Yeah, how'd you know? And that will be how I die.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just discussing our funeral.
Yeah.
But, yeah, unless she said, Slayer!
Not to be confused with the Pussy
Nuclear
Slayer.
Blast Records, get on them.
Get on them now. All right, what I reckon we should do, that's question one in the bag. Why don't we go to a quick break and then we come back. And I know this is going to sound really, really incorrect. We'll...
It's that English trophy again.
Yeah. ASL.
We'll do question number 2. What do you reckon? If my calculus is correct. That's the next one on the chopping block. Now, if you excuse me, I have a Buffy to slaughter.
Slayer!
Here's Leo. We had Leo last week. We're having Leo again. Woo! We love Leo. We'll be back. Okay, anyway. I said fucking don't.
My lover's got humor. She's the giggle at a funeral. Knows everybody disapproval. I should have worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every sun is getting more bleak. A fresh poison each week. We were born sick, you heard them say it. My church offers no absolute. She tells me worship in the bedroom. The only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you. I was born sick, but I love it. Command me to beware. Amen. 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 Take me to church. I'll push you black and dark. I just want to unite. I'll tell you my sins and you can talk me unite. Offer me that deathless breath to God. Let me give you my life. Take me to church. I'll push you black and dark. I just want to unite. I'll tell you my sins and you can talk me unite. Offer me that deathless breath to God. Let me give you my life. I'm a beacon of the good times. My lover is sunlight. Keep the goddess on my side. She demands a sacrifice. When the whole scene gets something shiny, something meaning for the main course. That's a fine looking high horse. What you got in the stable? We belong to something faithful. That was crazy, that is plenty. This is hungry war. Take me to church. I'll push you black and dark. I just want to unite. I'll tell you my sins and you can talk me unite. Offer me that deathless breath to God. Let me give you my life. Take me to church. I'll push you black and dark. I just want to unite. I'll tell you my sins and you can talk me unite. Offer me that deathless breath to God. Let me give you my life. Hey you, thanks for checking out my video. I hope you enjoyed it.
Question 2.
Oh, yes, boys and girls and children of all ages. It's, of course, the Nightcap, and we are moving on to question number 2. Hello to Wonder Woman, I think's just tuned in as well.
Hello.
Big hello to here. I'll tell you what, we've got everybody in the house tonight. It's bloody awesome.
Yeah.
Woot of a woot, as they say in England. Question number 2. Here we go. Hands on your buzzers. This is a great one. I like this question. This is a good-looking question. This is a well-rounded question. What's perfectly legal, but creepy as hell?
Secret Agent Ness.
Secret Agent Ness. Yeah, I suppose.
That's not the answer.
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad.
She's beautiful and lovely.
I reckon, well, it's actually, like, legal that he has to do it, but creepy Leonard down at the supermarket, if he's carding anybody at the cigarette counter,
Oh, shit.
you know, anyone who looks like they're under 25, he gets to know their name and address.
Yes, he does.
Leonard is creepy as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's part of his job and his legal obligation to find out where people live. Well, to check their age.
I don't think Leonard should be allowed around anybody.
No, Leonard, if we go to the shops together, he's chatty and lovely. If I go on my own, nothing.
Yeah, doesn't.
Monosyllables. He's always asking, women who are clearly over 18, oh, have you got any ID? Oh, just want to make sure you're over 18.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah. Like 70-year-olds.
He's one of them.
He's one of them.
yeah, he is. He's the.
Yeah, he is that.
Yeah, he's the.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't say.
I wouldn't surprise if he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sets me on edge.
Hang on. I'm just trying to fix the system. My system, like, just went a bit fucking nutty there all of a sudden. I'm just waiting for everything to come back. So if we're broadcasting a little bit shockingly at the moment, that's to do with the actual system. So I do apologise. Just waiting for it to reset itself. I'm pretty sure people can still hear us, so that would be alright. Parking.
Hello.
According to Brian the Pussy Slayer, you're next.
What's perfectly legal but creepy as hell? Pete Evans.
Yeah, well. Yeah. Yeah, you are. You're spot on. Yeah, 100% spot on.
There you go.
Yeah. No,
Oh, that and people who stand too fucking close when they're talking to you.
Oh, I hate that as well.
Well, yeah, we're all country folk, and I'm used to having space around me. Oh, except with you. Yeah, you can get close as you like.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, people who get too close and start talking to you, yeah, I just want to shove them in the chest and go, "Wait,
Hey.
space."
Back away, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set me cassowary on you.
The other one that not many people have brought up, which I find always creepy as hell, is but it's perfectly legal, looking through someone's window and watch their telly as you're walking past.
Yeah.
Like, what are you watching? Oh, eh? I might stay here and watch the rest of this. This is all right.
Lucky I brought this deck chair.
Yeah. Don't mind me.
Technically not illegal to look through somebody's windows.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, big fan of it.
Yeah.
Big fan of it. All right, I've awarded a series of points there.
Actually, with the size of TVs these days, you can do it from across the road.
You're parking your car out the front of somebody's house.
Yeah. That's how I.
What you coming away?
Yeah, there's some cash abode on the next street over, He's got a fence, but it's just not high enough. So if we're driving back from the shops, you always slow down and go, "Oh, what are you looking at?"
Yeah, let me have a quick look. All right, ordered series of points. Shall we see what the nation?
Just say.
All right.
Question 2. 2.
Where did you hear that?
Apologies.
Oh, that's okay.
System.
Come on, come back to
The
us.
following program, The
Wrong
Nightcap,
button.
is for a mature audience.
Wrong button. I can't see my buttons.
It's just a reminder.
I really can't. I really can't see
To
it.
your audience.
Hang on. Let me just show
And
you.
Brian the pussy player.
Let me just show you this. This is what I can see. I normally have a whole bunch of buttons around to help me work out where everything is, and for some reason, I've lost all my buttons.
Uh-oh.
Lost all of them. That's all I can see. So I'm literally guessing where all my buttons are to actually do the rest of the show. So this is going to be fun. So hang in for it. Leading the charge tonight for what is perfectly legal but creepy as hell. The broker reckons a 60-year-old marrying a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No.
Nah.
No. That's not cool at all.
is it?
No. Mario reckons the Transformer movie spending so much time looking at the Alabamian age of consent. He's spot on. The second last Transformers movie, the guy kept talking because he was dating this guy's daughter, and he's like, well, according to the Romeo and Juliet, whatever, you know the fucking name. They're apparently, if a minor becomes an adult but still remains with a minor girlfriend, as long as a relationship was established before the age of consent changed, then it's still perfectly legal.
It's Alabama, so
It's Alabama, so
Yeah.
it's about 12,500 miles away, so I don't give a rat's.
I like this one from Cray Ray. Washroom attendants.
The people you give cards to. That was also part of that night out that we had.
It certainly was. We're at some well-established gentlemen's club, Spearmint Rhino, and I didn't know that there was a bathroom attendant, and I really lost my shit at that. I remember saying to him, "Is this what you tell your family you do? Like, is this what you bring up?
Yeah.
Is this what you bring up at parties when someone goes, 'What do you do for a living?' And you're like, 'Well, I work at Spearmint Rhino,' and they're like, 'Really? What, security? The bar?' No. I stand in the toilet and hand out towels to guys that are whacking off in the shitters." Oh, is that? Are you proud of what you do? Is this something that you tell your kids? And then I felt really bad that I had to go at him. So I slipped in my business card going, "Dude, I'm going to find you a better job."
He did.
yeah.
It's true. And I ended
Did he
up.
call you?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he called me really early the next morning. I'm like, "You stupid? Do you not realise how drunk I was?" But I did. I ended up finding him a job. So I felt really happy about myself. I lived up to my end of the bargain.
Not Steaming Rhino. Right.
Harvey Dent reckons a bra fitter. He keeps applying for the job, but they stopped taking his calls. So, all right, fair enough. Bloody sexist, that is.
Yeah, no.
Banks reckons people watching. I like people watching.
Yeah.
Also, I like watching people.
Yeah. But not to a creepy point.
No, mostly from outside their house. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, okay. What, when they're screening themselves on their big TV?
Yeah, especially when it's a home porn or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
Kanga Camper reckons rowdy. Yeah, it's fair call.
Yeah. Couldn't agree
Apparently
more.
he's perfectly legal. But
Well, not in
Only-
the 50s stuff.
Only in the state of Alabama. Jay-Z likes his answer so much he said it twice. Furries.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Can't say I've ever dreamt about having sex with a squirrel, but you know.
Not our squirrel.
He's not dreaming about having sex with you either. I can tell you.
But if the opportunity had presented itself.
Watch out, squirrel.
It's no cassowary or turkey, but you know. That's how the fight started.
Well, Pickles is pretty feisty tonight.
Yeah,
so,
Yeah,
it's
Pickles
on.
would probably be up for it.
I'll be around later.
Yeah, she's the violent.
That's how I like them.
Yeah, you like it.
And those scratch marks.
Yeah.
Esquire reckons sniffing hair. Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
perfectly legal.
Yeah.
You know what I do think is creepy? If you go to the hairdresser, you get your hair cut, and then they just sweep that away and they put it in the bin. That's your DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Who owns the rights to that once, you know,
Well,
you've consented?
You've consented to discarding them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Notice they never find traces of COVID in hair follicles in the garbage areas. No, they're always too busy checking people's shitters, but they never checks their hair.
Yeah, well, that's because no one can get their hair cut down here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You
There's
know.
COVID in this toilet.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm surprised we're allowed to. Well, you can have a shit if you play golf.
No, it's-
No, you can't go to the toilet.
Yeah, for some reason they've decided you can play golf, but they've got to shut all the toilets. So, in the interests of your health, they're giving you a urinary tract infection.
Wonderful.
Brilliant. Chief Health Officer, fucking 100% on that one.
Yeah, you must have got my email. I like the toilets just for me. Kimatron reckons dating a parent's friend.
Multiple times.
Yeah, I was going to say. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, well, you've got a problem. And US Marshall finishing up question number 2 for us with marriage between second cousins in South Carolina.
Yeah.
That's why I'm moving.
That's near Alabama.
Oh, there.
Just down the road.
Cray raised. Just called you a bitch. apparently.
Science bitches.
I think he just called you a bitch. I'll have to go sort him out.
Fucking February.
Fucking go that thing too.
Let me try and work out where the next button is. Here we go. Let's go to a quick song, come back, and we'll knock out question number 3. Now go anyway.
Okay.
Tried, and I've tried even more. I've cried, and I can't recall what for. I pressed, I pushed, I've yelled, I begged in hopes of some success. But the inevitable fact is that it never will impress. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have runneth dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, though more fucks I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and I'm now in fucking debt. I strive to get everything done. I've played by all the rules, but I've very rarely won. I've smiled, I've charmed, I've wooed and laughed, alas, to no avail. I've run round like a moron to unequivocally fail. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck fuse has just blown. I've been hunting for my fucks all day, but they've upped and fucked off home. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck rations are depleted. I've rallied my fuck army, but it's been fucking defeated. The effort has just not been worth the time or the expense. I've exhausted all my energy for minimal recompense. The distinct lack of acknowledgement has now begun to gall, and I've come to realize that I don't give a fuck fucks are now so fucked off they refuse to fucking stay. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have gone insane. They've come back round and passed me while they're fucking off again. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have all dissolved. I plan many projects but my fucks won't be involved. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have all been spent. They fucked off from the building and I don't know where they went. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks to give.
Question 3. 3.
Alrighty, fast game's a good game. Here we go. Question number 3. This is for possibly the title, if that's what you choose to do, or you might hand it off to an unknown object. Here we go. What is the greatest fake job title ever?
Secret Agent Ness.
Secret Agent Ness. That was fucking quick.
I'm going to go with a real one.
Oh.
It's not fake. but
Wow,
it
there
sounds
goes
like
all
a
your
fake
points.
one. No, it sounds like a fake one, but it's a real one. And it is the Chief Ideas Man, Mr.
Hey-ya.
Jimmy Rum.
Mr. Jimmy Rum himself. Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
Hey-ya.
I like that you give yourself a job title when you own the business.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
1 point. Hang on, let me just do the math on this. 1 point. 1.4, 5 is 7, and then we got a times 2. Because we agreed that it was going to be times 2, so it's 2.14. Right. So, I'm going to give you your score early, because that's how I do things now. Your score currently is 2.14 million points.
Ooh.
It's pretty good.
I'm going to give them all to Waddles.
Waddles! Good on you, Waddles! Good on you.
I'll be too.
Yeah, well, you should listen to
I'm
them.
answerable to Deputy Waddles.
Everybody is answerable to Deputy Waddles.
He's my Lord
Everybody.
and Master.
He is my shepherd that I shall follow.
Me. Oh, crazy.
Parking according to Ezekiel paragraph 6 on page 5. You're next.
Yes. My answer got taken by someone. I've been struggling. Yes, and I had a really good one about 30 seconds ago, but I was listening to that song.
Oh,
I forgot all about it.
It's because there's no more fucks left to give.
I shall go with my title within the micronation of the
Yes.
Nightcap Nation. Minister for Revenge.
Minister of Revenge. I like it.
A Minister for Revenge.
That's right. You get in there early.
Have you noticed on the news now, people aren't dying of COVID, they're dying with COVID.
With COVID. Yeah, it's a bit different.
Yeah, you know, run over by pushed by a bus onto the train tracks. And
They had fragmented traces.
Yeah, and
In their poo.
1,300 pieces of him later. Oh yeah, but he had COVID, and we'll tick that box.
Yeah.
It was in their
Yeah.
poo.
Yeah.
That's how I find
What
it.
do we
Which is
need all
all
the
over the
toilet paper for? Clearly.
The train.
Just doing the mathematics on yours. Coming in tonight, Parking Nick, 3.3 million. You are our winner.
Yeehaw!
Hey.
It was the Pete Evans. It was the Pete Evans line that got you over the mark. So you know how to play the game. You know how to play the game. You know how it is.
I'm just cacking myself.
Yeah, that was dry, right?
What did I miss?
Custration postage stamps.
Okay, let's just jump straight into it. What is the greatest fake job title ever? Dre Ray, a number ninja. Hiya. Also known as an accountant. Accountants, I think, know calculus or know how to use a calculator, whatever it is.
Probably different things.
They may have poor dental hygiene.
They might.
Yes, or kidney stones.
Could have kidney stones. U.S. Marshal, the Director of Horticulture, Relocation and Carbon Release.
Oh, he practiced. Tree planter.
Yeah. It's like the one garbologist. That never gets used anymore.
No.
The reason I wrote this question is I saw a job title the other day, Amateur Wizard Mall Santa. But I like how they threw in the word amateur wizard first. Like,
Yeah.
he's not quite there. He's an amateur at it.
Yeah.
Technically on the books, though.
Yeah, but we got our own wizard.
We do. Mr. Vargas himself. He's also the engraver.
Oh.
He engraves every Premiership Cup for the AFL.
Yeah, pretty cool, isn't it?
So the last time...
Real grand finals on tomorrow.
Yeah, well, that's if you live up there in the old Queenslander. Or New South Wales. Or anywhere in Australia, really.
Yeah, anywhere that isn't Victoria.
Yeah, pretty much. I follow NRL.
But as I said to a secret agent not long ago, when you live in Victoria, the sporting world starts at Bass Strait and ends at the Murray.
Yep.
And she's very lucky to have found a Victorian guy who can actually understand league.
Yes. Yeah.
I played league. I only played league once, and that was to get revenge on a high school that I went to school at. It was, no shit. And US Marshall is the tree cutter who then burns the trees. That's what a Director of Horticulture, Relocation, Carbon Release is.
Got it.
But it was St. Michael's versus Wagga High, and I used to go to St. Michael's where I got my ass kicked every day, and then I go to Wagga High where I become like this little bloody local legend and creator of myths. And
Like that one.
Yeah.
and I find out that they're going to face each other like St. Marcus versus Wagga High, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm in. I am in. I don't even know how to play the game, but I'm in. And my coach at the time went, how old are you? And I was 16. He goes, no, it's an under 15. She can't do it. I went, I'll see you there. And I went, because I'm like, well, now I'm bigger than the rest of them. I don't know how to play the game. I got the ball a few times where I just sort of ran with it for a bit, as long as I could. And then, would just drop my shoulder in all the old high school bullies, and, then I accidentally stand on their hands with my shoes and stuff, which had little spikes on them. I remember pedigreeing a dude. A full-on pedigree! Where he had head between the knees, hold both his arms above his head, and then dropped to my knees and dropped his face straight into the dirt. And he was a friend! And then I was sent off.
Yeah. And a couple of comments in the chat. Esquire is doubting my real grand final because he reckons Bathurst is. And it's been moved to later in the year.
It has.
And Crowray reckons any technology sufficiently advanced can, to the layperson, be said as magic. And he's the High Wizard Lieutenant Tech.
He certainly is. That is actually going to be on his next card.
Wizard.
And there you go, that's what a pedigree
Yeah, I
looks
don't
like.
know how high he is.
Oh, he's ketamine high.
Is it higher than the Grand Wizard?
Oh, I don't think we can talk about the Disney Channel.
Oh, Fantasia.
Does that mean
Yeah.
the fact that we're a Disney Channel, does that make me a Disney princess? Because I feel like it should.
If that's how you choose to identify.
That's exactly how I identify.
We're not going down that path, are we?
Yeah.
That's exactly how I identify.
Oh.
The broker reckons a release assistant at the sperm bank. Someone's been reading my fucking wish list. Calamari's decided to chuck in a couple of pictures. A porn historian. I'm pretty sure all of us are porn historians. Historians or something.
Be careful with the rude word in the other one. Yeah.
I like this one. MILF Commander.
You only get one answer.
Yeah. Although I do like the anime titty expert. I'd be all about that one. That's pretty good. Cryer reckons an underwater panel beater.
Underwater panel beater?
We might need them for our submarines.
I was going to say, is there
too many
poor submarine?
It's because there's been too many scuba tiger attacks on submarines lately.
Yeah.
They got teeth marks in the hole.
Yeah. Or maybe wasn't that your plan to, sink somebody's navy? Was just to go and put holes in the boats?
Yeah, that was my job. Yeah, that's my.
Yeah, it was.
I think that was one of your plans.
Yep, certainly is. Oh, that has been a plan. I shit you not, for 14 years. That has been a plan. Maybe longer.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't work out why a person with a diamond drill bit.
Able to help them out. Yeah, that's it.
Because I'll never hear that.
Yeah, diamond drill bit right into the side of the hull. You won't even be picked up on radar. They'll think you're a fishing boat. Or even nick down to BCFs, not a sponsor, but could be, and get yourself one of those rubber dinghies. They won't even notice. Yeah.
Yeah. They'll say, oh, it's a Greenland shark.
Yeah, exactly. Well, look at the size of that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Banks reckons being a mum should be a job title. Pretty sure it is. Mamma Mia. They're the ones that they do the pastas. Kanga Camper. I don't care. Kanga Camper reckons manager. I'm pretty sure that's a real job title. My favourite one was team.
It's pretty much a joke when I'm the only person there.
Before I became security supervisor, they gave me the name of team leader, and I even had it on my epaulets and stuff, team leader, which I was talking to a delivery driver who had team leader on his shirt, and he goes, another team leader. I said, yeah. He goes, this is where you're not good enough for management, and they don't want to give you the power of control just yet. But you kind of still need to be held responsible for others.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Absolutely. Meat in sandwich. Oh, nice timing production, Steve. Thank you.
Straight on it. You can watch the weather report directly afterwards.
Ray also says for the Underwater panel beater, dish pig Dixie basher, washer-upper.
Washer-upper, yeah, you're right.
And Mum is a domestic engineer.
Very true. Joni. Human resources. That's where you go and resource people.
That was going to be my answer.
Yeah.
Because I have never had dealings with a more reprehensible group of people than those claiming to be from the human resources department.
I had a human resources manager.
In the head, a lot of them.
I had a human resource manager at the Siebel Heritage, which was the worst place I've ever worked, and I've worked at strip clubs.
Great golf course.
Great golf course, got no problem. Like the golf course side of the Heritage, fantastic.
Slow reacting.
Slow reacting ducks. But the rest of the course is pretty good. The actual hotel ran by a bunch of fucking egotistical maniacs on a fucking power trip. And if you've got a problem with that Siebel Heritage, give me a fucking call. All right? I'm willing to fight you like the cassowary fucking scrapper that I am. Right? Anyway.
Him calling people.
Right? They were the worst people I ever worked for. This Sheila, she would have been probably 10 years my junior, who goes, I heard that you showed a Sexyland Club membership at the fucking tea room. I said, yeah, it was in my fucking wallet that I opened. What's wrong with that? Oh, someone reckons that's fucking sexual misconduct. Okay, are you going to fucking charge me with sexual misconduct or what? Well, no. I said, well, why the fuck are we talking? Oh, I fucking hate him.
This human resources fuck a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I hate her, and I hate the fucking place. Fucking dopey bitch.
Now, I electrocuted myself at work, like, badly, to the point, like, I had a headache for 9 hours.
for a week.
Deliberate.
No. And I made the mistake of doing a near-miss report. That happened on a Saturday. Monday, like all of the HR people, the disingenuous, fake-ass fucking, oh, we really care about you. I turned up and I was sitting across the desk from it, and I looked at the report I'd filled out, and I thought, can I grab it out of her hands and get down the stairs and get this through the shredder before they catch me? And then I electrocuted myself 2 weeks later and didn't tell anyone.
Hang on a sec. Hang on.
No shit.
Hang on. Yeah, hello? It's the Siebel. Hang on. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Anyway.
And Pete Evans.
And Pete Evans. Pete Evans probably fucking invented the Siebel.
I had to do a news report for someone at work, which I promptly did on the day as required, and forwarded copy via email to my regional manager, which she acknowledged, and then put the paperwork in, the hard copy of the paperwork in the post bag that went out that week, and we went into a lockdown. So it was 4 months later when the Human Resources Department received said copy of the paperwork because my regional manager hadn't forwarded
Oh,
it.
Jesus.
Which part of the human resources? The people department?
The
people department.
would have been, yes.
Oh.
Talent acquisition team.
The
They're divided
talent-
into two squads.
I mean, honestly, they're the very definition
Yeah.
of waste of space.
Yeah. And it was,
HR departments they do nothing but get in the road of the fucking work.
Especially at the Siebel.
Go for the talent acquisition team. I'm pro-Dan. Get me some talent.
That's why we don't.
Acquire them.
This is why we don't have a human resource department in the Nightcap Nation. It's a dictatorship, and I get to make all the rules.
Yeah.
I like you. You stay.
If we weren't part of Disney, I'd call them all cunts.
Yeah, so you should too. So you should.
So, thank you, Johnny.
Let's see if she has that on play when her little ones are around.
Yeah, probably not.
Kanga Camper reckons a podcast host. Luckily, we're not a podcast. Luckily, we're a streaming show. Podcasts are pre-recorded, by the way. So fucking up your ass.
Oi.
I like this one from Esquire. A volcanologist, which I'm guessing is an expert in Vulcan from Gladiators, from the TV show Gladiators. No, the TV show Gladiators.
Star Trek.
Ah, fuck him. He's no good. I guarantee it. That's who it is. About the the Australian gladiator Vulcan, and I reckon a volcanologist is someone that is an expert in that particular gladiator. You don't reckon? Let's get the answer. Let's get the answer from Esquire. Let's get the answer.
I don't know, but I think that Bobbin might be a volcanologist.
She could be.
I think that she might well be. Yeah.
Why not? she can do that if she wants to.
You really don't know what a volcanologist is? Please tell me you do.
So the next one. I still reckon.
Yeah, creator of myths.
Creator of myths.
Oh, he's one of my favourites, Cray. He does all sorts of crazy shit, that dude. I love him. He's mental.
And Kimitron finishing up question number 3 for us, which of course will bring us to the end of question time, is the mayor of Urana.
Fuck Urana.
Yeah.
There's Pete Evans
A
comment.
lot of them.
Oh, there you go. A volcanologist is someone who studies volcanoes. Huh, who knew?
Oh, God. Oh.
I still reckon.
That's number 5, Cray.
I think I'm still correct that it's an expert in the Australian gladiator. Vulcan.
Or maybe 6 in case I missed one.
All right. Explain to me this. Who would you prefer to hear from? A guy that knows about volcanoes or a guy that knows about Vulcan, the Australian gladiator? I know who I'd invite to the party.
Volcanoes.
It would depend on what I was you know, having a conversation about, really.
Yeah. Well,
You know, if there was, you know, an eruption that occurred in my backyard,
Well,
I'd
an
probably
earthquake.
want to, I'd probably want to speak to, you know, somebody who knows about volcanoes.
well, don't look in the phone book because
No,
there is
I
two.
don't know anything about gladiators, and I don't think you should either.
I reckon there is two volcanologists in the phone book. One, absolute pro on the Australian 1990s gladiator Vulcan. The other is not too bad with volcanoes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Still reckon I'm correct. Anyway,
Yeah.
it brings us to the time of the night where we say, time, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. It's all over. That's all she wrote.
Yeah.
Now got to try
Oh,
and...
there's your thumbnail for tonight.
There it is.
Yeah.
The original dictator.
No, have a look at the screen.
Yeah, a dictator.
Yeah, with you, us, and...
Yeah.
There's your thumbnail.
Hey, it's been a fun show. It's been a really
Yes.
fun show. Maybe I need to drink red wine more often on the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been good. It's been really good fun. It's been really good fun. Really good fun. All right.
So you keep saying.
See you later.
All right.
Got a phone call to make.
Right, y'all.
On the far side of the studio, he's of course the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal. It is back, Nick.
Thank you, Captain. Good evening, nation. Thank you all very much for watching. We do love you.
We do. We really do. Thank you for putting up with our shit. Mostly mine.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, and mine.
And a big thank you to our new sponsors, the Seabold Heritage.
Yeah. Bastard.
Pretty sure Pete Evans plays golf there. Anyway, right there in the centre part.
Pretty sure he owns it.
In the centre part of the studio, representing the Udall and the Crochet Division, and as crisp as ever, the volcanolost herself, it's Secret Agent Death.
That's me. I hope you all have a fantastic week. I really do.
It's been good.
And, yeah. What more can I say? Big love to you all.
I reckon this week we all need to go off and learn about Vulcan, the 1990 gladiator, Australian gladiator, for next week. We can all be. Okay, you watch me make this a fucking career choice, all right?
It'll be mandatory for us.
Hello from Florida. Hello, Drew from Florida. Thank you very much for tuning in. We're literally just finishing up, but it's been an absolute pisser of a show. And thank you for a new friend tuning in. Feel free to jump in and watch the program again, and join us next week, next Saturday here on the show.
You missed some funny shit tonight.
Yeah, it's been really good. I wonder if Drew in the moment is a volcanologist. We'll find out. There he is. There he is. I don't care. There's Vulcan underneath us. There he is. What a legend. Wearing his lacrosse helmet, looking like he's king shit. We're going to leave you with these wonderful passing words which have been handed down from generation upon generation, which is simply, you have been the Nightcap Nation. I've been your captain. And until next Saturday, the Nightcap, it's a lot better then.
Shouting in the studio.
Good night.